Hey guys, Brominating Reaper here. So yep, second video of the day. It's a double upload day. I'm really treating yous. So I have just got done watching Late Night with the Devil. This is a recent horror film from this year. I unfortunately missed this at the cinema. In fact, it basically got kind of buried at my local cinema. But I was really looking forward to watching it. Obviously, there's been much discussion about it. Not all of it good, obviously. I will address that. But I'm still really looking forward to watching it, as the concept and the style of filming seemed really intriguing to me. And also the fact that the film stars David Dastmalchian, who I really like. I think he's, a great and very reliable character actor. So, yeah, I was expecting good things from this film. But is this a unique spin on the found footage and demonic possession horror subgenres? Let's find out. So the film follows Jack Delroy, the host of a late night show known as Night Owls, which entertains audiences across America as a relief from the tense and incredibly volatile political landscape of the 1970s. However, despite the entertainment he brings to audiences, the show is lagging behind a rival show hosted by Johnny Carson. Cut to 1977. It is sweeps week and is towards the end of Jack's 5-year contract at the UBC network. Sweeps week happens to coincide with Halloween, and so, as a one last desperate move to boost his ratings and save his show, Jack decides to host a special episode for Halloween night, welcoming in all sorts of the occult. So, yeah, obviously, right off the bat, I do have to address the elephant in the room, and that is that the film features artwork that has been created by generative AI. Now, obviously, AI, you've heard much talk about it online, a lot of, fear mongering and, blah, 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 blah. And obviously, yes, it is kind of disappointing, that they are using AI, taking away, work that could have been used by, actual artists. And I know what a bunch of you are saying, oh, it's just for a few little, like, cutaway title cards. It's not too big a deal, but it does sort of bring into question the whole where do you draw the line? And, honestly, it's just a real shame that they have cut corners like this because, honestly, AI shit aside, this was a pretty great film. Yeah, I really liked this overall. Yeah, there was a lot here that I really, really enjoyed. I mean, for one, you know, it's a shame they have cut corners and used AI for some title cards here and there because like there's plenty of great craftsmanship on display here. Like I mean, there's the obvious of the film's visual aesthetic, which I think is done incredibly well. The way the film is shot. Obviously there's a 4:3 aspect ratio, and it's shot. It's made to look like it's quite fuzzy, grainy, you know, as if we were watching this from like a master tape of something that has been filmed with technology of the 1970s and made for the televisions of the time. It looks great, and obviously adding to the whole master tape thing is, some occasional glitches that appear on screen. It's very well done stuff. There's also great uses of black and white and split screens for like the behind the scenes moments. And even like the production design does a very good job of capturing the aesthetic of the time. And there are some wonderful practical gore effects towards the end, like some incredibly gnarly stuff here. It's very well done. And obviously, it's not just, a stylistic film, it's not just style over substance. And honestly, all of this incredible technical craft does a great job of bringing to life a very unique spin on both the found footage horror subgenre and the demonic possession horror subgenre, as we're watching this broadcast of a late night Halloween special, and obviously the film has plenty of great visual storytelling, with aspect ratio and like filming styles, changing depending on whether we're on the air, behind the scenes. And there's another visual technique used entirely towards the end of the film for a great last act plot turn, which I will not spoil. The film is, its storytelling is incredibly strong, It's an incredibly engrossing look at, at selling out and how far we are willing to go, how the extremes we are willing to go to achieve the success that we so desire and to be number one. It's an incredibly, strong dramatic through line that, adds plenty of drama and tension to the behind the scenes moments. And it's sold very well by the performances. David Dastmalchian, as you'd expect, is great here as Jack Delroy. He is, obviously on the air, he's this incredibly charismatic host, He's a very likable presence, he's like, charismatic, he's cracking jokes, It's, but also behind the scenes, you can see he is hiding, you know, a deeply tragic sense of desperation, as he is trying to save his own skin. And in fact, it all gives way to an incredibly strong psychological turn towards the end. But it's a great performance. There are other great performances here as well, notably Ian Bliss as this very fun presence, as this egotistical and quite pompous former magician who's a bit of a skeptic of the occult. And we also have a very strong child turn from Ingrid Torelli as a child possessed by a demon known as Mr. Wriggles. Incredibly strong stuff all around, and there are and it does lead to some great moments of, some great scares. Obviously, I wasn't massively scared or anything, but I was, hooked. Had me on the edge of my seat. I was, incredibly engrossed in, the scary stuff. It's incredibly well done overall. And yeah, it leads to a final act with, an insane turn that I absolutely did not see coming. A very well done twist, and it's a strong and incredibly compelling ending, full of striking images, and is a great payoff to a film that has incredibly strong build up over the course of its first two acts. And yeah, overall, Late Night with the Devil, I thought this was a great, great horror film. Incredibly well done, great performances, great storytelling. It's just a shame about the use of AI. But yeah, overall, Late Night with the Devil, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, have you seen Late Night with the Devil? What did you think of it? What do you make of the film's use of AI? Do you think, this is where the industry should draw the line? And without getting into spoilers, what did you make of the last act? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget the subscribe button if you are new. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.